I'm just typing. I just wanted to check in really quick. I wasn't really planning on going live tonight, but you know, once in a while, I think the late night people might want to say hi at night. So I just thought I'd pop on. I'm only going to be on for a little bit and see what you guys were up to, how you're doing, how you're feeling about everything. And it's been crazy the last 2 days, huh? So I didn't plan on going live. I didn't warn anybody I was going live. I didn't tell anybody I was going live. I literally was sitting here going, maybe I could go live for a few minutes and say hi. Hello. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. So, I mean, I'm not even like, I got my hair. I was going to go to bed pretty soon, but I wanted to pop on and see how everybody was doing. And hi, Cheryl. Hi, Melissa. I did have fun painting, and we were like laughing at our painting because we thought it was going to turn out so bad. And then we're like, that's not that bad. I actually hung it up. So, um, no, I did not. So I was gone right after work. I left because we had paid for this paint night a long time ago. Of course, I wanted to do that because sometimes you need to do things other than work and this. Hi, Robbie. Hi, guys. Sorry I didn't tell you I was going to go live. It literally just decided to. I was going to go watch TV, and then I thought, oh, let me talk to them because we all have been so invested in this. So so you're saying there's a video of Kay and Larry at Chad's property today? Sometimes you got to paint. That's right. And I painted. And my friend Kathy and I were laughing so hard at our paintings because it didn't look like the example. But in the end, if you put it far enough away or you take a picture of it, it turned out okay. And it was nice. It was a nice little therapy. So, how are you guys all doing? I know we're up to date. Chad went to court and $1 million bail. Super happy about that. I knew that Kay and Larry were on their way to Idaho. I heard that this morning, but yeah, the painting's fun, and I always wanted to go. And my friend Joan, who lives down in California, she was like, nope, she wouldn't go with me. I'm like, it looks fun. It looks fun. And she's like, I don't paint. I'm not going. And then my friend Kathy's up here like, yeah, let's do it. So it's the second time we went. We did birds the first time in this one. Someone from Underground just posted a Facebook Live with Kay Woodcock and Natalie Pulowski. Both are heroes in this case. Yeah. Natalie really got Ian to do initially to get on the stick and go talk to the police, right? So that was true because she was like, what the heck is happening? And then after Brandon got shot. Yeah, do it, Robbie. It's pretty fun. And when you and seriously, when you start like painting, you think how is this going to look okay? But it turned out. It actually turned out. The Cox family statement. I think the Cox, I have not, they will have to earn my respect because they lied. Obviously, they did not talk to JJ. What Janice said, she talked to JJ in October. So that's BS right there. So they just went on and lied. So whatever their statement is. Oh, thank you, Robbie. Thank you for the link. Okay, well, Robbie put the link up, you guys. Yeah, their statement was dumb. And I was just looking at the Facebook group and someone said that statement was dated in May. Is that true? Was it dated May? How dumb is that? Like, I have my Left Undone shirt on and it's the one that says where are the kids on the back, but now we know. Yeah. So May 8th. Yeah. How dumb is that? Like, okay, you didn't even proofread it. Give the right date. Did they? I don't know. I just don't. I don't have any respect for them. They need to come. Are they in denial or are they just rotten people too? I know you guys are all telling me about Larry and I didn't even know. I was just looking at my phone, like scrolling. I didn't see it. Oh, poor Larry. I was told that it was going to be a rough one once we found out what happened to the kids. And we still don't know much. I thought they would have done a press conference today, but they didn't. Right? I didn't see one. Did you? Justin Lem stated that. Yeah. Okay. Stand up so we can see the shirt. Oh, you want to see the back of the shirt? Okay. It's actually, they're pre-shrunk and I didn't think they were. So it's a little big. This is a large and it's big. So I probably should have got a medium and it still would have been a little loose. But let me turn around and see if you can see the back where it says. Can you see it? Where are the kids? So my daughter designed these. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Their press conferences are what, like 5 minutes long at the most? Hi, Kimono Paw. Paw. Yeah, why do I almost want to say paw, pow instead of paw with you? Did he handle himself well? So they just did a live, like a Facebook live. Neighbor said Chad had a couple big bonfires last fall in the same place. I believe it. You like it? You like the shirt? They were. And what about Chad's kids? I saw that they were loading. I gotta drink my water. They were loading up stuff out of the house. They're emptying out the house so they can put up for sale so they can afford Chad's bail, or are they just being like, oh God, we gotta go? You know, I would never want to go back in that house. So terrible. The back is hard to read, maybe on here, but it does say where are the kids, and in person it's pretty clear. And then this is, yeah, and then there's other ones that have, this is the V-neck, and then there's other ones that have like the bigger logo here, but the ones with where the kids on the back have like the on the side pocket thing, if it's not a pocket. Are they scared for their safety? Yeah. They got kicked out by PD, but then they let them come back today when they were done. They wrapped up and they said they could come back, but then right after they came back, I thought they were immediately started moving things out, but nope, you didn't miss anything. This is just a spur of the moment live for a little bit. I'm not going to stay long. I have to be somewhere first thing in the morning, which I never am because I work from home. So that it's going to be a big one for me to have to get out of the house and somewhere by 8, which sounds terrible because I used to have to be at the hospital at 7, but since I've been working from home, it's definitely a different process when you wake up in the morning. Annie's post on her Facebook. Was there a new one? Because Annie's posted quite a bit of things and she's gone back and forth. They released the chickens, then started moving furniture. What did you mean they released the chickens? They just go chickens, fly away home? I don't, and they didn't make a statement, did they? Chad Daybell's kids haven't made a statement, have they? No confirmation about the kids. Oh yeah, I read that one. Annie, she wants the autopsy results before she'll say, even though she said yesterday. So I don't get it. Annie, I'm sorry, you guys, but you can love Annie. She probably has a good heart, but she gives me anxiety. I mean, seriously, she gives me anxiety. And I can't pinpoint why, but she does. She needs to just for a minute, How many of you think the 2 bodies found on his backyard, Charlie and JJ? They are. They are. I mean, I know they didn't, and I was told they already had DNA for they already had DNA and dental records on JJ, so when they found the body, it could be done right away. So he was positively ID'd, as far as I was told personally. Who knows how many other bodies are on the property? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, based on, and like I said yesterday, that ground was cold for a long time. I don't think they would be terribly decomposed. It sounds like they put them into something, their body in something, and then down the grave. Yeah. And Kate and Larry made a statement, says it was their dear Charlie and JJ. They said that. So I mean, we know it is. Tammy could have been alive at that time. Um, do you think that maybe they killed him somewhere else and moved him to Chad's property? You know? Um, I just wonder what happened. Hi, human animal. Hiya. Um, they said there was a forensic pathologist at the site too. Yeah, an anthropologist and stuff. I mean, it's them. There's no other two kids missing in the area, is there? Do you think Chad had kids know about it and just didn't say anything? The only one I think that might have, well, because I don't know, his kids are, I don't know. But Emma and Joe, either they drank his Kool-Aid and believed everything he said, or they knew. And Emma seems a little bit not the sharpest person. She may have just believed it. There's a news report on it. Google Chad Daybell and Kipling Davis. Okay. A Chandler PD person said they thought they had put the kids in a drum. Okay. That's horrible. And did you see one of the bodies was desecrated? I'm assuming that's Tylee. I definitely think that they were not killed on the property, but were moved there. Yeah. Emma seems way drunk on the Kool-Aid. Yeah, she's from the tongue sticking out. We all got a bad taste in our mouth with her. They were really looking closely at that fire pit, so probably burned. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm sure that they did more than a few. Just, can you imagine? Like, when you really think about this, can you imagine? Like, how on earth could a mother and her new husband and her brother probably be involved in something so evil and think that they're the chosen ones or whatever? I mean, it's just, I can't even wrap my mind around it. She died in October, and JJ then we're taking, and Zulema killed Alex in December. Yeah. When I read Emma is way into it. Also a huge Julie Rowe fan. Oh, Julie Rowe. Julie Rowe in her visions, boy, weren't they wrong? But now they're right. But now weren't they wrong? Oh, those kids are safe. They're in on a beach somewhere. Yeah, Julie Rowe. Emma is a Daybell daughter. Yeah. Emma's a Daybell daughter. She's the one that initially back when they were searching the property in January, she pulled up in her car and the news reporter was right there and she was making faces and sticking her tongue out. That was Emma. And she's married to a guy named Joseph Murray. And Joseph Murray is kind of a jerk. Hi, Kyle. And Joseph Murray's the one that sent me a nasty message telling me that his lawyer was going to contact me and he was suing me, but I'm still waiting. I think they've got bigger fish to fry at this point. Makes me even angrier watching them get confronted in Hawaii about where the kids are and Lori's response. That's great. Oh, I know. Just flashing back to that just makes it even worse, right? Kay and Larry are at Chad's place tonight. Are they allowed in? Are they in there? What are they doing? Or are they just walking the property? Ugh. Remember how Chad urged Tammy to go visit her parents 32 weeks before she died? 32. No, 2 weeks, right? I know what you mean. Yeah. I swear that's when they buried the bodies. I wouldn't be surprised because that was October. Going to start from the beginning, a little late. And I just popped on, Kyle. I just wanted to say hi and see how everybody was doing because I was planning on going live and then I forgot that I had something on my calendar. So I didn't get a chance to, and work has just been super busy during the day. And, when I'm on hold or something, trying to get a hold of somebody, or I look at the Facebook, but I haven't. Today was just kind of one of those days. Thank you, Teresa, for joining. So Friday, again, you guys, the members we'll do the happy hour at 5:00 on Friday Pacific time. Total serial killers, right? And then, do you guys think that maybe, hi, Trevor. Yeah, Lori allegedly went berserk when she found out about Chad Plunder, that YouTuber. She said, according to somebody on the inside at the jail, she went berserk, like breaking things, throwing things, flipping out. But then somebody else said they heard that wasn't true. So I don't know. But yeah, hit the like button, guys. Thank you. Oh gosh, there's a lot of you here tonight. You guys are late nighters. I didn't think anybody would show up on my late night. Thought y'all be in bed sleeping. I should do late nights more often if you guys are around, huh? Because I don't go to bed early. I'm a late night person most of the time. So maybe once in a while we should just do a late night. I'll have to make sure we do that. I know I did one before and there were people here, but now there's more of you. You have insomnia? Yeah. What I have is if I go to bed at a normal time. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, I decided to pop on. Kathy's my painting partner. She painted I was telling them about the paints that you didn't like yours. And but they turned out fabulous. By the time we left, she let us take a picture of her painting. So yeah, so what happens to me is if I go to bed like at a normal time, I'll wake up at like 2 or 3 and then I can't go back to sleep. So I have to stay up until I'm literally like, okay. And then I stay asleep. There's a picture flooding around in another group where it looks like Lori in black police clothes, hat on with cop holding her arm. Where's that? When's that? What's that? Oh, Trevor, you joined. Thank you. Yay. Welcome, Trevor. You know, we're going to be going for a while on this case, you know, now that the bodies are found and the jerks are in jail. Oh, it's morning in England. See? And then you guys over there across the pond. Yeah, then it's normal time for you. So maybe someone linked that to our group. Are they talking about the interview or okay, who told? Do we know yet? No, we don't know yet. We don't know who told. Now, there was rumors that it was Lori, but then somebody made a really cool comment, which made a lot of sense on my comments, and I just read it a little bit ago. And they said they think that maybe the police just kind of put that out there. And the police maybe just put that out there just to kind of get them against each other so they would turn on each other. Yes, I did hear that Denise Rainey died. Do we know why or how? That was a very strange. And I went and looked at her. I hadn't watched any of her channel before, but it's 8:10 a.m. there in Greece, Pandora Karma. Well, I'd really like to be there, honestly. And Greece was so fun. I told you guys a million times, but I love it. I loved it. They have the same lawyer, so they're turning on each other. No, they have different lawyers now. Chad has a different lawyer. He lawyered up with some other guy. He does not have Mark Means at this point. Welcome, Tia, to Cold Case. You guys are joining. Thank you so much. We're getting more and more members. I love it. I love it. I like it. You guys keep me motivated to keep going. Really, truly. You're an insomniac, Rainey. Yeah. So, yeah, he had a new lawyer in court today. Yep. I think he probably figured at that point, yes, we will. We'll meet up when I come to Greece. There's a lot of Greece left to see, so I need to go. Hi, Jessica. Okay, look at how many of you guys are night people. This blows my mind, to be honest. I will. I'm going to keep up. I started the videos way back when, before we knew it was going to even get like this. And I'm going to stop numbering my videos now, you guys. I'm just going to put the dates on them because I can't. I've got like 70 something videos. And then I'm going to update the podcast. I'm going to bring it all the way forward. If you're listening, the podcast, And then I can always throw the old stuff back in there, but I'm gonna bring the podcast up to date, what we're at now, because we all know what we're at now. So I'll upload them as from here on out. So there might be a gap if you were only watching on podcast, but if you're right here watching me now, you have no idea. So it doesn't matter, right? You like late night chats? Good. Hello, Melissa from Arizona. But if he did move them, where were they before? She died in her sleep, just like Tammy. Oh, weird. That's wild. Zulima, you never know. Was she focused on this case quite a bit? Well, I hope that wouldn't be no reason for that. Cement question. Is there a video of the entire case up till now? I got friends who never heard of this case until today. Well, if you're going to want a video on this entire case up to now, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but yeah, I have a playlist. It's called Lori Vallow Hid Her Kids. It's on my playlist. It goes from 1 to 70 something. They could probably skip the lives because I repeat things in recorded ones anyway, and they can just binge them. People have been doing that because it goes all the way back to the beginning, and then when the zombie information came out, and then the Yosemite stuff, and it literally goes through the whole thing. We even have a Julie Rowe episode so they'll understand who Julie Rowe is and how she fits in this whole thing. So yeah, tell them. Yeah, it's way too much for one episode. Oh my gosh. This has all just been way too much. Robbie, maybe I should put up the 48 hours in the Dateline episode up. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Robbie has the ability to put up the 48 hours because there's a lot of you that can't get it if you're out of the country, and he'll have a link to be able for you to be able to see it, which would be good because that'll tell you a lot too, and then you can see Lori in her glory in Hawaii and running from Dateline. And but yeah, my videos have news clips and everything. I put as much in there as I possibly can. It's not just me talking. I do a lot of the news clips and interviews and clips of all that. So lately, I haven't put a recorded one up since last week or the week before because life has gotten in the way. But oh, I bet Dateline will have an update. I bet you're right. Yeah. Hi, DG from Portland, Oregon. Another new chick here. Hi, Tina. Lori and Chad do mislead. Her brother is probably, I know, I think her brother, see what I'm afraid of is that, and I don't know how it would work, but you like my hair pulled back? Really? It needs to be cut. It needs to be colored and cut. I'm just over it right now because it's COVID hair at this point. COVID-19 hair. So you're from Idaho, Jessica. So I'm afraid that all this is going to get pinned on Alex, right? We all probably think that's what's going to happen. So then what? Can they still, Charles Manson never touched anybody. He didn't kill anybody, but he still went away for life. So, oh, look at you, Kika. 60, should she say 64 likes and 200 people here? You guys can like them. I think you have to go out and come back in sometimes to like, depending on what device you're on. Has there been a statement from Colby? No, I don't think so yet. I was kind of watching out for that. I didn't see anything. Oh, his wife was there when Larry and Kate. Oh, she was, and his wife. Goodness gracious, she went. Lori will play victim and Chad will play stupid. Yeah, they're gonna play whatever they can. Nate was interviewed by Dateline today. Nate and Justin Lum did a great job keeping this story alive. A really, really good job. And then, of course, since it did go on Dateline and 48 hours, that's super helpful to have kept it alive too. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have to exit the chat to hit the like. I know, poor Colby. I mean, he's only, what is he, 23 or 24? This has got to just be completely overwhelming, you know? I can't even imagine. Ugh. 3:15 p.m. there in Australia. You're following the story since December, and I'm so shocked by what's unraveling. I honestly thought the kids were hidden for her to make big reveal and make big money. Yeah, I had hope, but I didn't think they were alive for a long time. Thank you, Jessica. I can't wrap my head around the mother could do something like that to her children either. I just, yeah. The date that the Janice and Summer said they talked to JJ, they said October 1st or October 2nd, something like that. Are you talking about me or look at my cell? I don't even know where it is. I don't know where it is. It's not here. Why do we think life in prison for both, death penalty? Well, I would love the death penalty, but I don't think you can actually get the death penalty unless you actually committed the murder. Are we going to be able to prove that they did it? Maybe there's some DNA on the bodies that can prove they did something. Technology is really good these days. So I honestly, the death penalty is kind of like, do we believe in that? Yes, no, yes, probably for somebody like this, I say yes. I wouldn't want to take that off the table at all. Yeah. In Idaho, they give the death penalty. They both should go. Yeah. Ugh. Can you imagine those poor little children, the people they trust the most? Gosh, Lori. The death penalty takes effect in July 2020. For real? Death is too easy for them. Let be caged for 37 years. Yeah. Let them get, I don't think people in jail take very kindly to people like them. Do you? Child murderers? So, hope they get to the bottom of exactly what happened. We want to see them suffer for sure. Thank you for the donation, Tina. Appreciate it. $30.99. Thank you so much. I want to know when these murder charges are going to come. Yeah, I think they're going to have a hell of a time in prison. That might be the best torture for them, Charles Vallow's in heaven playing ball with them, with JJ. Yeah, hope so. I'm sure. Chad's most disgusting. It wasn't even his kids, and he put them in his yard. I know. And I'm still flabbergasted that he put them in his yard. Like, completely. Was there a moment where they were hitting somebody and he was being followed and he thought he couldn't get away with it? I mean, was Tammy still alive when they put him there? How long were they there? Were they somewhere and then moved? Did they kill him and then move him there? Did they? I don't understand. But of all the places in the whole country or the whole state or the whole Western United States, thank you, Jessica, for the donation. Thank you for doing these. So appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jessica, for the donation and the kind words. I think it was Tylee in the warrant. JJ's charge was conceal, but a Tylee was destroy, alter, or conceal. Yeah, I hope they never get to see or talk to each other again either. I think they moved him. There was snow on the ground. Cops would have seen fresh dirt. When do you think they moved him? Recently? It's so weird. I guess hopefully it'll all come out. Maybe somebody will confess like Chris Watts did. Maybe they'll just talk, right? And we can save all the taxpayer money and everything and just, they can plead a life in prison or something like that instead of death penalty. I don't know. But you think they're going to file for divorce? Yeah, probably, right, Jessica? bonfires. Yeah, people were saying the kids were moving. They saw them moving stuff to the dump and bonfires in their yards recently in Chad's area property. I think Alex did the murders, all of them, Charles, Tylee, and JJ. That's what I think. They're, even if it wasn't that way, but I think it was that way. I think that they're going to pin that all on him. So that's why I'm just wondering. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Thanks, Kathryn. Love these chats. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. A little creepy for me personally that the psychic said that Tylee had been burned, and it seems like one of them most likely were. I know. Thank you so much, Kathryn. Yeah, I don't know. I think they were all involved. Maybe Chad will file, but Lori has no money, no chance she'll get divorced. Yeah. They're a sunken ship, hopefully now, both of them, their whole stupid marriage. Lori won't get to have a husband number 6, hopefully. Oh, thank you, Robbie. There's the link to the 48 Hours episode. He's syncing it to Dropbox, so it'll take 10, 15 minutes to be ready. Thanks, Robbie. You're awesome. We love you. Yeah, that's what it sounds like there was some violent ending to at least Tylee's life. That's what it sounds like to me. Chad was going to put a double white on top of those babies and live with. Yep, he was. Remember when he was out looking for one and somehow it didn't work out? She'll marry a prison guard, probably, right? Some knucklehead will marry her from afar. Like Charles Manson got a wife for a minute, didn't he? The July date, Tina, of like their doomsday date was like July 20th or 22nd or something like that. Yeah, the date of I think it was like July 22nd or July, something like that. And Chad's, and then Chad's next hearing is before Lori's next hearing. Did you see the new name of the release Lori Vallow Facebook page? No, what did it say now? Now that I read some big old blah, blah, blah on there, and they're telling everybody that already predicted this was happening, that we're all evil devils, that we're being controlled by Satan because we said we were sure or whatever, we all kind of were fearful of, thinking the kids were dead. Now, I know that Lori Vallow page, the release Lori Vallow page said some BS about all the rest of us are evil now because we figured that out before it was proven. Chad's lawyer had some charges against him. Yeah, I saw that. And it looks like it is a guy, but some like was it rape or something, or accused of it, or I don't know. Been following you since it started. So glad to catch you live. Hope they are forgot about after this, and they're not. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. $5 donation really helps. Thank you. Appreciate it. And thanks for watching and being here. I'm glad you were here from the beginning. But I'm glad for all my new people too. Good morning from Norway, Kristen. Controlled by Satan is not going to hold in court. I know, right? Yeah, no, sorry. Pretty sure God gives us free will, so we can make decisions to change if we're being evil or being good, Sexual assault for his lawyer. Okay. I just thought, I remember him trying to get a trailer. Yep. And he was going to get concrete on his property. Maybe the property that denied it called the FBI about, because he was waiting to put concrete. That would look real suspicious. Anybody that wants to put concrete after kids go missing or people are being murdered around them, makes sense. Why would you want concrete there? If Lori ever gets out from under the delusion of Chad, she's going to have to live the rest of her life knowing she killed those kids. Yeah, she is. Yeah. The level of narcissism that exists with both of these turds is insane. Totally. Lisa's got the potato man. Potato man. Sally, I just got home from celebrating my 64th birthday with daughter. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I thought I'd do a quick late night pop on. I'm surprised you guys are all awake. Honestly, I thought I'd have a handful of you here, but look at you go. There's 261 of you here. So we got more late nows than I thought. I'm just wondering how Lori found Chad's lips to kiss with that chin. Bean sprout. Yeah, what'd she see in that guy? What's the page name? I missed it. Jessica, what the hell is up with the new page name? I can't look at anything. My phone is somewhere else. Poor Tylee must have put up an enormous fight. I can only imagine, right? Good morning from France. Cranberry B. Look at all you people. And if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, subscribe, because I've been following this from the beginning and we're never going to stop until there's nothing to watch anymore. So it's the focus of the channel. I have put some other cases and I will when things are slow, but this case has been so nonstop that literally probably every week, almost even every day since January, there's been something to put up or talk about or a video. Lori and Chad 8 are possessed by Lucifer. That's the new name. Oh, okay. And so are the rest of us, right? That is so. Who is running that dang page? Who is it? It's not Chad, I guess. Started with my video one and watched them all. Did you, Denise? Yeah, that was back in January when I made the first video. I know I had a friend call me the other day and she's like, so your new YouTube channel, tell me about the case. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Go watch my YouTube channel. It is so much. And then she started asking me questions. So I started giving a brief, and you cannot give a brief explanation of this case at all. It just, there's no such thing, and then, I was like, you got to watch the videos. I'm sorry. Go subscribe to my channel. It's just too hard to tell the whole thing. It's like months and months of something almost every day. You've been with me since day one, Bridget. Thank you. Yep. No catching up. Yeah, that, the Stacey Norton thing, we don't know. The underground group was convinced, absolutely 100% convinced. But the day that I said it was Joseph Murray and Emma Murray took their Facebook down and flipped. And then Joseph Murray threatened me. So why? Why would he flip that much if it wasn't him? And they've been big. Hi from Sweden, Rhonda. They've been big cheerleaders on that board, along with Hector Sosa and Tammy Sosa. They've both been all about that page and thinking everybody else was crazy. And Lori and Chad were just so innocent because the evil grandparents that were trying to kidnap these kids, just horrible, So whoever's running that page is an idiot. We all have gotten to almost live book version right here, right? There's so much. I wouldn't put it past Joseph Emma Murray either. They're nuts. Yeah, they are. I have nothing nice to say about them. I speak the truth. Yeah, and I tell you how I feel about things too, right? I don't sugarcoat it, but I'm nice most of the time until I'm not, but most of the time. My prediction is the psychic Donna Serafina that was working with law enforcement and some of Charles' family members led them to Chad's house. If you watch her video, she described everything to see. Yeah, we've gone back and forth on that and talked about that, what she described. But she was saying they were like in a cabin somewhere or near a cabin. Who knows? At this point, I don't know. Nothing surprises me if people can see this or not, or know what is happening, or want to bet Chatty Daddy writes a book on all this with all the time he has now. Yeah, but I heard that you're not allowed to make a profit if you're convicted of like murder. You can't make a book about it or something. Is that true? Who is Jason Mount? Jason Mount was a ex-police officer in Chandler and Phoenix, Arizona, and he did podcasts with Lori and Melanie Gibb. And we think that he might be somewhat involved in their whole circle of stuff. And he writes books too. And he told Lori on the podcast that she's a gatherer. You're a gatherer. I'm a gatherer. Yeah, Lori, I'm a gatherer. Guess what? I'm a gatherer. I don't know how many voices of Chad and Lori I can do now that they're separated, right? There were some similarities in her video. She did mention one of the children being dismembered. Yeah. Well, yeah, they can't profit from murder. Okay, Lisa. Could have been a cabin outside of Yellowstone, left Tyler there and buried her later. Yeah. Son of Sam law, an American English term for law designed to keep criminals from profiting off the publicity of their crimes. Okay. Often by selling their stories to publishers. Okay, that's what it's called. It's the Son of Sam law. Thank you. Do you think Lori flipped out or flipped on Chad? Won't he have to pay back the life insurance if they prove she was murdered? I don't know. They probably could sue him for it, right? On Fox 13, the Woodcocks visited the remains at Chad's site. I know. I got to see that. I just heard about it when I jumped on tonight, so I'll watch that when I get done here. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:35 here. Okay. Flipped on Chad. I don't know. I think that somebody made a really good post on my comments and said that they think that the police might have planted that seed that Lori flipped on Chad to make them flip on each other. It'll make me cry. They can sue him? Good. I think everybody should sue him. 12:30 in Illinois. Yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of me. I don't think Lori will ever talk. I think Lori is in some weird la la land in her head. That she needs to stay in. Otherwise, she's going to have to realize that she killed her children. Oh, it's horrible. You guys keep talking about Larry at Chad's. Do you think that his kids moved everything out? Do you think they're going to stay there ever again? Or do you think they're going to sell the house? Or 1:36 in Florida. You are a late nighter. Okay. Have we heard anything from Colby? I don't think so. But someone said that his wife was with Larry and Kay. Lori didn't snitch on Chad. I read a secret cult member did, probably Melanie Pulowski. I don't know about that. I think Melanie Pulowski is in big trouble. Just FYI. I think Melanie Pulowski needs to talk or she's going to be next. I think now that we know what happened, she has told so many lies. She said that room that Lori and Chad have set up, she had a room for Tylee perfectly when she went there, and Melanie Gibbs said there was no sign of Tylee. There's just too much. And I think Melanie Gibbs is going to be a more credible witness than Melanie P. So I think Melanie P is going to look really bad. Yeah, I think she needs to. I think she needs to just get her butt in there and talk. Confess that she lied because she was scared, whatever, and talk. She's going to get punished, but it won't be as bad if she takes her own butt in there and, get lawyers up and makes a plea agreement, right? And becomes a decent witness. Welcome, Ciceroos. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Cold Case. New member. Yay. It is sad when we are angrier than the family. What is wrong with people? I'm devastated. I know. It's so strange. Yep. Melanie P needs to get her little pregnant butt down there and talk. I wonder if someone has Natalie Pulowski mixed up with Colby's wife being in Rexburg. Oh, I don't. Oh, Natalie Pulowski. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. They might. I didn't see it, so I don't know. Melanie Gibbs seems very credible to me. Just wasn't sure that she has processed what happened all the way. I agree. Yeah. And I think some of that Summy and Mummy lied about their call to J. Yep, they did. Flying Free, welcome from Indiana. You guys are late nighters. I'll have to do some more later night lives, because you're here. I was humbled by how sweet he was about it all. By Larry. Larry wants to talk to Chad's kids. Oh wow. What a nice man. Talk about a nice man. Thank goodness that Brandon B got his kids out of there before Melanie could harm them. I know we'd have, and I wouldn't trust Melanie with that baby that she has. She needs some serious deprogramming, Robbie, you want to talk to Chad's kids too? Okay, come on, Chad's kids. We all want to talk to you. Come on in. Come on. Sit down. We got some things to say. I wonder what Melanie Gibb is thinking about the findings. Yeah, she's probably like, there it is. You know what's awesome and amazing, and you guys, Charles said all this stuff and tried to get Lori help. And even in that interview, he says, I don't know what she'll do with the kids. I don't know if she'll hurt them. I don't know if she'll take them somewhere. I don't know. And this was way back, the other January, 2 Januaries ago. And then we started this channel and talking about the case, and the notes that one of Melanie Gibbs' friends took, the original zombie information was given to me on my channel, and we read it. And then once we read it, Melanie Gibb was like, oh no, that's when she took off and went in hiding, and she was freaking out because but she had shared that with her friends, about the portals and the zombies and the dark and the light and the whole thing. And so once we shared it, that's when she went into hiding. Then it was on Reddit, and then other people got it. The mainstream news media didn't talk about the zombie stuff at all for a long time. We were already talking about it well before them. And so, but if that email, if her friends never leaked that stuff, where would we be? This would be so not even happening as far as it has, as long, like we wouldn't have this outcome yet, I would think, because that was a huge thing to realize how crazy they were. Men Fences, no way, they defended their father and now they're moving their stuff out and running. They should face the media, apologize. This whole thing is sick. Yeah. I think they're brainwashed by Chad's stupid beliefs. But on what planet will you think that murder, darkness, saying people are zombies when they're normal human beings? On what planet would you buy that? Like, believe that? I mean, because I just can't wrap my mind around the people that actually fall for that. I think there aren't murder charges yet because of the complexity of the evidence. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm afraid. I'm thinking they have to figure out who exactly they're going to charge with murder, both of them, or accomplice, or what, I think it's. I know, but, Robbie, it just doesn't make sense to me logically. That's all. But I know people do a lot of stuff in the name of religion, different religions, good, bad. So Lori will be freed? No. I hope not. Kids, no. There's no way. You're just going to have more charges. I think Chad made that all up for fame and fortune and control. Yeah, I honestly have a hard time believing that Chad even believes it. Oh, the Dr. Phil link, you haven't been able to find it? Isn't it on his website? Wouldn't they have it? How did they ever think they were going to get away with killing 2 children, burying their bodies in their backyard? Chuck, I know. I agree. Why would you bury them in your own backyard? Thankfully, they did, because I honestly didn't think they'd ever find bodies. I really didn't. Unless somebody talked, unless Chad or Lori said, okay, this is where we put the bodies, I didn't think that they would ever, ever find their bodies. And so I guess we got to be grateful that Chad was stupid enough to put them in his own yard. I mean, not even like pull off the road in the middle of that forest or something, you know? And what do you think that whole thing about Yosemite was? Do you think that was like a, what's that called, a red herring or something, where you just try to make people look over here, even though it's over here? I think they're going to blame this on Alex, Laura. I do. I really do. Poor Charles. No one listened to him. I know. Isn't it horrible? Poor Charles. I mean, if they would have listened to Charles from the get-go, who knows? Did I say Yosemite again, Rainey? Because I say Yosemite all the time. I don't know why. There's some brain block I have, because I've never been to Yellowstone, but I've been to Yosemite. I don't know. Robbie, I have a lot of LDS family and friends, and we have a lot of group members who are LDS. I'm not here to slam them, but I encourage you to peel that onion back a bit unrelated to this case. Okay. They think the world is going to end. Neither of them could care less if they got away with it or not. Yeah, but do you really think that the world's going to end? I mean, do you really think they believe that? Or do you think that was just a gimmick to get people to follow their teachings and get money and stuff from them? I think Melanie Gill was really honest and real in her interview, and she talks about how Lori thought that the world would be so busy that no one would notice that anyone was gone. Yeah, no. Oh, there's going to be big earthquakes because Alima's over there making earthquakes. So once she gets the right recipe for the big earthquakes, no one's going to notice her life, Lori's life, right? No idea what cause of death is, but interested to know, hoping it was not violent. But given the people we are dealing with, unfortunately, chances are it was. How crazy is that? Yeah. The police were trying to make Chad think they were looking in Yellowstone, but they knew exactly what they were doing. Right? Maybe. Makes sense, right? But what made them go there yesterday? What was the straw, that got them all there to tear up the ground and find the bodies? Melanie G interviews. She said Lori felt there's going to be a big earthquake. Yeah, and it would distract him. Yep. You have to go. I'm going to go pretty soon too. I'm going to go. Okay, we're 53 minutes. So I'm going to go. I'm promising myself, because I have to go to bed. At the 1 hour mark, I'm going to end. So 7 more minutes. Really, almost 6. Lori got the earthquake stuff from a fraud called Julie Rowe. Julie Rowe's a nut job. I'm sorry. Did Nate's interview with Julie Rowe ever air yet? That was like, you got a picture up with her. I didn't even see it if it aired. They said JJ's body was a mess. Possible Chad's activities on the property led to warrant. He was being watched. True. Beta was a horrible day. You got it. I know, Zavani. Totally. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, because I'm telling you, we are going to keep going and going and going in this case. I know other cases that come up are really interesting, but since I work 40 hours a week, I really have just focused mostly on this case because it's a lot. I mean, if I was home all day and being able to look and study, because you have to really learn the cases and the players and the people and what's going on. And, and then there's so much out there that's not factual. And I don't like that. I don't want to put things up that aren't factual. So it takes so much study and time to, put cases up. And, after this one slows down, if there's like a period of time where there's not a lot going on, I'll do more cases. But this one I'm going to, this case is my baby. I am doing this case until 100 if I have to. Thank you, love to love him. You like my channel. It's the best and most fun. It is fun. We have fun. We have fun. We have to have some fun because this is heavy stuff. And we do make fun of Chad and Lori a little bit, and it's okay. And some of the other people. But we have followed it. And on this Friday, if you're a member, we'll do a members only happy hour, 5:00 Pacific time. Scott Reich is all about law, no speculation. Yeah. Yeah. And you see, so everybody has kind of a little different style. They should have frozen Daybell's money than what they got from Tammy's insurance. Sure, you're right. Yeah. Gulf Coast girl. Wonder what this case. Okay. Depends on if they have to pay restitution to victims. Oh, yeah, that too. And they can put a civil case against them as well, right? Not just the criminal, but they'll have a civil case. I hope so. I want murder charges. Like somehow, some way, murder charges. Thanks, tickle. Maybe Chad got his portal idea from Little Caesars Pizza. Oh, so when I made we were laughing because when I was making my painting tonight, you start with like yellow in the middle, and then she says like put like this teal and then this blue, and it was like this. And I told my friend, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Chad and Lori's portal. It looked like a portal for a minute before it became a lantern. Gosh, what is going on? I totally agree, Kathryn. And for a while have thought what you said about, so you do not believe it, all the baloney. Yep. Right. I think it's outrageous, means to vicious. I think kicks carry vicious. Okay. You made a portal. I totally did. But it turned into a lantern. The portal went away and it became a lantern. I posted it on Instagram on my here if you want to see my lantern, and on Facebook in one of the comments. It's kind of nice to think about something else for a little bit and realize that I'm not an artist. Yeah, do you guys follow Linda too? It's a crime. She has a great channel. She's doing awesome. She does a lot. She can get a lot of cases up and following, and she does a good job. The fire was the thing that drew attention to Chad. Yeah. But according to them, a lantern can be a portal. Oh, geez. Linda has too many people? Can you have too many people? Is there such a thing? I mean, I can see why the chats would move really fast and stuff, and you don't really get a whole lot of time to. But that Chad and Skit and the woman stole from you and did on her channel, she deleted. It's gone. Really? You guys, I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't looked at that because I was like, some people were like, no, it didn't happen. Yes, it did, or whatever. I looked up satellite images of his land, and changes definitely happened right where they searched. Maybe drones or satellite images. Oh, yeah, maybe for sure. So did you guys get Robbie? If you want the Dateline, he put the link up before we go. I'll leave that. Hopefully the chat will stay up. I don't know. Every once in a while, the chat doesn't stay up when I post this. I do not know why. You can time our chat so people can only put a comment every 30 seconds or whatever you want. Oh, really? Well, look at you. There's so many things I don't even know. Okay, thank you, Robbie. Before we go, that'd be great. She might have needed them for Social Security to get some of their benefits or something. I'm sure it had to do with money. Yeah. Robbie, do you have the link to the latest Woodcock interview? What's happening with Tammy's autopsy? Still waiting on that one. Hi, Tiffany. Lori had the kids. to use to collect money, fraudulent activity. Yeah, she was doing that too. She was getting their Social Security benefits from their father's deaths, and that was for kids. It wasn't for Lori. You're excited for my channel to blow up? Thank you. I deserve the views. Thank you, Stargazer. I appreciate that. Why was the warrant sealed? Yeah, I don't know. Good question. You want that Larry link? Melanie needs to be arrested next. Okay, it's been an hour, so I'm going to wrap up. Let's see if Robbie's going to post the link. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I have to work, but Friday night we will definitely be doing our members 5 o'clock Pacific time happy hour live, and then Saturday morning, always every Saturday morning, everybody that's new or didn't know, I do a Saturday morning live at 10:30 a.m. every Saturday morning Pacific time. So, all right. Oh, thank you, Robbie. Robbie just put it up, you guys. Okay. All right. So how do we join again? Link in your bio. Join to be a member here. If you go to the channel page, the front page on the channel, there's a join button. You just join and I'll show you the different levels and you can pick. But all the levels get the happy hour on Fridays and the emojis and, other stuff. And then we have more levels that go all the way up. And the highest level we are going to do a Zoom call with the highest level. We just need to figure out when the people that have joined want to do it. So I'll put out a poll for that. I keep saying that, but. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. Colby joined the Woodcock statement. Okay, good to know. All right, guys, I'm going to go to bed and you should go to bed too. I'm telling you to go to bed like I'm your mom. All right, time for bed. You're tired. Go to bed. My grandmother used to do that. She would tell everybody to go home. Go home. You're tired. I'm like, we're not tired. Have a good night. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Bye. I'll see you, if not tomorrow, Friday. Okay, bye. Thanks. And Robbie just put the link to the Facebook group too. So welcome to join that as well. Night, guys. Thanks, Robbie. See you Friday.